Welcome back, my friends, to nighttime. I hope you're all tucked in and staying up past your bedtimes. Today, I'm going to talk about a topic that gave me nightmares for weeks. For those of you who aren't above the age of 18, Ray William Johnson is a YouTube content creator most popularized in the early 2010s with his YouTube series Equals 3. The series focused on Mr. Johnson showcasing viral videos and making mom jokes. However, one of his videos stood out as the most terrifying amongst the rest, as it led me to a YouTube video which is seemingly inescapable to my mind. Clowns are something that most people have a phobia of, despite their original purpose of causing joy. I myself personally hate clowns, and one that scared me the most was Ronald McDonald. I know it might seem silly, but to my young mind, Ronald was much scarier than any real threat. Despite my fear, many have grown up with Ronald, and he is a large part of people's childhoods. However, there is a strange video on the internet that may have broke this nostalgic illusion for some people. Back in 2013, a strange, creepy McDonald's commercial from Japan was uploaded to YouTube. The 3-minute video consisted of 4 different sketches with Ronald, each one starting with a horror element and ending with the McDonald's logo. The first video shows a closed door slowly being opened. The doorknob shakes violently as somebody tries to enter. However, it cannot open the full way because of a lock at the top of the door, showing that the person opening it was clearly not invited. Suddenly, Ronald's classic yellow hand reaches through the small gap, rubbing the door before a deep demonic voice sings a jingle. The second video depicts a young Japanese woman as her phone rings and she reluctantly answers it. On the other line is Ronald. We can now see his face as the camera slowly zooms in on him staring outside her window. Again, the jingle repeats. The third video has the girl on the phone sitting on her bed, as the camera pans down to reveal Ronald McDonald laying under it. This clip is scary in theory, but I can't help but laugh at the way he barely fits underneath. The final video is simply Ronald running down a dark alleyway. I know. Scary, right? This video scared many people back in the day. However, most people only ever acknowledged that this was way too scary to be aired on television and left it at that. To this day, many people believe that this is a legitimate commercial.
Oh, hell nah.
I can understand that thought process, as I also thought they were real at the time. After all, Japan is infamous for having really strange commercials. No longer satisfied with this conclusion, I decided to do some research to find out what I could about these strange videos. First, I'd like to look at the facts. This video is clearly a parody. Although many think it's legitimate, this is way too low budget for a multi-billion-dollar corporation, even if it is the Japanese branch. Also, it is way too scary for something that's supposed to be family-friendly, which is yet another obvious reason for it being fake. Also, part 2, if you look at photos of the actual Japanese version of Ronald, you'll find that he doesn't really look that different to the American one. Even though this already proved to me that these videos are fake, I wanted to make sure and dig a little deeper. At a quick Google search, you'll find many different news articles talking about this, such as Mirror or Thought Catalog. Some reports claim that it's real, some claim that it's fake, but none give any proof or information to further their statements. So if we want to find the true source of this, we need to look back at an older YouTube video, part of a Japanese YouTube channel. This channel is called Kikshin, if I'm saying that right. These videos are original parodies produced by this channel, and the video roughly translates to always there. If you look at their YouTube channel, it becomes more obvious. They have parodies of Sailor Moon, Dragon Ball Z, and, you guessed it, Ronald McDonald. They actually have more videos using this character than just the classic scary ones we saw earlier. In fact, the channel's featured video is a trailer that involves Ronald. The title translates to Kaka Fukaka Movie Collection 2006 to 2007. Each of these videos actually link to a website, kkfkkproject.com. I'll link it in the description. If you search the website, you'll find that they have upcoming shows that you can buy tickets for, merch, and even manga. Now, when you actually search Kaka Fukaka, you find a Japanese drama show under that name, and also a manga under that name. But the manga isn't by the same team that made the Ronald videos. It is instead a love manga about a young girl who gets cheated on. However, if you search KKFKK Project, you get none other than yours truly. Regardless of the history of these videos, they are still incredibly creepy. But now, maybe with some background knowledge on their origins, you can finally get some sleep. It's just some Japanese content creators who like making funny skits involving Ronald kickfighting Goku and terrorizing innocent Japanese girls. One last thing to note is that I'm obviously not Japanese, so I tried my best to find online translators, and these videos will often translate the character as being named Donald Jackie. I have no idea if this is actually what the creators intended to say, or if it's just a bad translation. But either way, the name Donald Jackie should be a good indication that these videos aren't serious and have never aired on public TV. That's all for now. Hopefully, I've informed you on something that seemed to be quite a mystery to a lot of people, including myself. Now, we can all rest easy, snuggle up, and get ready for nighttime.